head. What you were trying to head. In these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. It can't all be that bad, but there's gotta be a better way. Think of those who do not have the chance to see a better day. But it's very hard to put yourself in another person's shoes, especially when they don't feel it every time you lose. But you got your wish to be grown. Now you out in the world on your own. It ain't what you imagine, but you can't just go back home. Gotta live up to yourself and build up all your self-esteem. Gotta take it serious and move towards your every dream. Gotta get your game up, gotta get that paper, gotta build that name up and show yourself what you really made of. Don't forget your purpose, cause you ain't worthless. Look for all the beautiful things in life and all they surplus. It's getting better now, so you gotta know how to react, cause there's no looking back. So you gotta know how to react, cause there's no looking back. You don't know how to react, you don't know how to react, you don't know how to react. In these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Living in these hard times, too much on your mind, but someday you'll make fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
All them little son boy we are going on and go and like some of them are the champion. Let me tell you this, I will electrocute a son boy and let them hold them corner. Cause when it comes to music, it's really gargant. So
Well, you're welcome anytime you want to come back. Thank you very much for giving us a lot of great things.
Yeah.
We have something special for you. So you're going to be involved with the music and everything's... Yeah, it sounds good to me. You are a beautiful person and we appreciate your help in our community of music. Thank you very much for coming by. 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 Thank you very much for coming by.
Hi, I'm Bertie Big Balls, from a major record label. I've heard great things about you, and would like you to do a remix for us.
That's great. When do you need it by?
Ideally by the end of the week. We can get the remix parts to you by tomorrow.
What? Are you fucking insane? It's Wednesday.
Yes, we can get you the remix parts tomorrow, and you can have it back to us by Friday afternoon, or Friday night at the very latest.
Okay. My remix fee will be £2,000.
Oh. Our budget is only £500. We have already spent a lot of money on cocaine and other pointless remixes that will never be released.
Death, love, hate, wealth, poverty, racism. Just 3 things that went through my head.
Why don't you just take me over your disc now and fuck me up the
Whenever we hear sound organized sounds, organized by another human being.
Think of it as a foot in the door. We will make sure you get lots of exposure. We are spending £1 million with a promotion company who puts CDs in envelopes while sniffing cocaine and send them to famous DJs who never apply.
Jesus H fucking Christ. I've been producing records for over 15 years and I can't believe I'm still taking this fucking bullshit.
Yes, but you will get great press coverage, as we know all the right people at the magazines, who also sniff cocaine.
If I agree to do it, what kind of vibe are you looking for?
Organized by another human being. Music.
We like the last track you did. We want it exactly like that, but different.
Music.
Perhaps you have something already started, and you just whack some of the remix parts over the top.
Music.
Maybe some chopped out vocal.
Music.
We would also like a dub version too.
Music.
Would you also like to fuck my wife at the same time? When will I be paid?
You will get half before you start, then the second half, when the remix is delivered.
That's fine.
In reality, you will receive the first payment 3 weeks after you delivered the remix master. You will then receive the second payment 3 months after that. You may also have to phone or email the accounts department a few times.
Alright. I'll do it.
Great. One last thing.
Go on.
It's on spec.
Go fuck yourself.
Of the historical development, the food of Vienna, of the Viennese composers, has reduced the musical object, themes, the motives, to entities of only two sound intervals. Webern in particular, Anton von Webern. And when I started to compose music, I certainly was a child of the spirit of the first half of the century. Continuing, and
you're still listening to Food FM. Is it
what
Food?
the composers
Falud.
of the first half had prepared.
Okay, you're listening to Falud FM.
And it took a little step to have the idea to compose,
You're listening to Falud FM.
synthesize the sound.
Alright, we're listening to Here we go. You're listening to Falud.
I started analyzing.
What's everyone got all these funny bloody... Well, anyway.
I recorded sounds in the Musée de l'Homme